Hi there, this is Jennifer with Brome Fields, and today I am working on a braided cable headband. And this is a 12-row repeat, however, it is pretty easy to memorize once you get started. I am using Knit Picks Dapple yarn, which is a super bulky yarn, and it recommends using a size 15 needle. However, I'm using a size 11. Now this is an extra fine merino, and it is superwash, and this yarn is so soft, very, very soft. I love it. Now the color that I am using is called Moon Glow, which I expected it to be a little more gray. However, it is a little more purple than gray, but I am using size 11 knitting needles, and you will need a cable needle. So we're going to get started here. I'm technically on row 41, but this is going to be row 6 if you're at the very beginning after you do your basic stitches. So we're going to knit the first 2 stitches, which are the border stitches. And then we're going to do our cable. Our cable is a total of 8 stitches. All right, so it's a cable 8 back. So I'm going to hold this into the front, and I'm going to pull that through so I don't lose those 2 stitches. So we're going to take the first 4 stitches onto our cable needle. And then we're going to knit 4 stitches off of our working needle. We don't want a big gap there, but just a little gap. 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to work the 4 stitches off of our cable needle, bringing our working yarn around, back behind it, and push our needle through. It's kind of a big stitch for the super bulky yarn. 8 stitches is a lot, but it gives us this extra squish. I mean, it's awesome. I like it. And then we're going to knit the remainder of the row. And then all of the back side rows, we're going to knit the first 2 stitches and the last 2 stitches, and then we're going to purl everything in between, so it'll look like that on the back. So all of the back stitches are mostly purl, knit the first 2 and last 2. So we're going to do, and then we're going to knit the front. So we're going to do those 5 rows, and then I'll come back and show you row 12. All right, now we're ready for row 12. So we're going to alternate our cable, but instead of doing a cable 8 back, we're going to do a cable 8 front. So it gives it this illusion of a twist where it's going in, curving in and out, or towards the center. So on row 12, we're going to knit the first 6 stitches. And we're going to do a cable 8 front. So we're going to hold our right hand needle in the back this time, and we're going to slip 4 stitches off, and then we're going to dangle them in the front, and then we're going to bring these 2 together and knit 4 stitches, and then I pull this cable through so I don't lose those last 2 stitches. I find working with the cables handy versus just straight needles. And then we're going to work the 4 stitches off of this cable needle. And you do have to be careful not to split the stitches. All right. And then we're going to knit these last 2 stitches. And that's it. So that's your cable forward. So you'll have 5 rows of garter stitch stocking net stitch, with the 2 borders being garter stitch, and then you'll have your cable 8 back at the beginning, and you'll have your cable 8 front. So it's a 12 row repeat, and on row 6 you'll do back, and on row 12 you do the front, and you just alternate that, and you have this pretty cable braid. And then once it's long enough, you bring it and you'll seam it, the 2 seams, the cast on edge and the bind off edge, you would put those 2 together, and voila, you have a headband. So I can't wait to get this one finished. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's headband pattern, and I'll see you again next time. Thank you so much for watching.